everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have a great time with the ustad of Indonesia. You know, I like Indonesian people, and I like the ustads of Indonesia. You know, every Muslim who want to, I noticed something about Indonesian Muslims. They love titles. Look at this. Bukan Ustaz. It's not like, you know, the guy Christian Prince. I mean, come on. So Christian Prince will not be valuable unless he say he's Ustaz. By the way, in the Middle East, we say to somebody Ustaz for fun, which means he's a donkey. You can check. I'm not joking. All right? But in Indonesia, those who teach Islam, they love a title of Ustaz. Bukan Ustaz, bukan ulama, bukan siyaba, comma. I think you have a comma. I agree. I think you are going to have a comma after you see my video. I see the word comma here. I don't know what it's mean in Indonesian, but I think you are going to have a comma there. Comma. Ustaz. You are Ustaz. That's deep. So let's see what this Ustaz he said. And I invite all Indonesian to send this video to this Ustaz and tell him, do you dare to speak to Christian Prince, Mr. Ustaz? So let us see how good you are, Ustaz. And by the way, I like your picture wearing the mask in the corner. I mean, you are following the rules. But I thought your prophet, he says there is no disease can spread. Anyway. So this guy, he made a tweet. And it's called Understanding the Conflict of Palestine. Haikal Hasan Baras Ustaz Haikal began, this is number 1. Muhammadi conflict, what? Mimahami conflict the Palestine. So understanding the conflict of Palestine. Okay, so now to understand the conflict of Palestine, look what he starts with. Nabi Ibrahim as Adala Babak Bara Nabi. Hold on. I mean, Abdul, are you sure? Are you sure you are going to talk about the conflict of Palestine? So what Ibrahim have to do with this? But anyway, they insist to do poo-poo when they try to defend something. And I use the word poo-poo, by the way, specifically because this is the only word fit with what he is going to say next. So he said that Ibrahim, Nabi Ibrahim, he is the father of all the prophets. Not the father of our religion. That's deep. You just killed it. I mean, I never thought there is a human being. He has such an intellect and intelligence like you, brother. Today I'm honored to read your understanding of the conflict of Palestine and how you answer it in a very, very, very intelligent respond. High responsible, and proving to us that you are a big ustaz. So Ibrahim, the father of all prophets, but not the father of our religion. That makes sense. I mean, come on. The Buddhas is not from Ibrahim. Hello. The Hindus are not from Ibrahim. Hello. Okay. But hold on. So Ibrahim is the father of all the prophet. All right. Let us go to the Quran and show everybody how you are going to get your certificate today from me as certified idiot. I don't blame you, by the way. You are saying what you learned, right? This is what they taught you. You went to school and the sheikh, he spanked you. He says, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that, say this. And since then you say this. You don't say that. So as long Abraham is the father of all the prophets, that means all the prophets, they have to be from the children of Abraham. I'm just reading your first line, man. I did not even start with your comment. Huh? Let us see. Let us find the verse. You know, I think those people, they never read their book. I'm not even thinking about this, I'm sure. They have no idea what they are talking about. They don't know that the Quran is the book of stupidity and contradiction. So as long Abraham is the father of all the prophets, that means all the prophets, they have to be from the children of Abraham, as simple as that. The Quran, the yellow pages of Muhammad, says in chapter 7, verse number 13, sorry, chapter 13, number 7, it says, and the disbelievers say, why is not a sign sent down from his Lord? And this is a proof that Muhammad have a zero miracle. They keep complaining, saying, how come you have nothing? Why his Lord don't say his God, he don't send a miracle for him? Huh? And then Allah said, you are only a warner. So Muhammad is not really a prophet. He's a warner. And this is the excuse for not having miracles. And then he continued, Allah, he could not stop talking. I think Allah himself, he deserved the title of ustad too. And every people, to every people, there is a guide. Which means every nation. وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ. The Arabic word here is qawm, which means every ethnic, every nation, they have a guidance. And not the guide, sorry, I mean not guidance, a person who guide them. All right, if you change the translator here, you will see how the translation change. Let us see. Let us take another idiot. Here it says, and a guide for every nation, which means there's a messenger for every nation. Okay, Abdul. We just saw your comment saying that Abraham is the father of all the prophets. And your Quran saying, and there is a messenger for every nation. So how this is work together? How Abraham is the father of all the prophets? And all of us, we knew that Abraham have kids, and we have their names, and even the Muslims agree with their names. And the Muslim, they claim that Muhammad is from Ishmael, and that will make him the father of the Arab, which is stupid to say, because according to Islamic books, Ishmael, he learned Arabic at the age of 14. According to the Arab, according to the Muslims. And if you marry from a woman, she is an Arab, that will not make your children Arab. Because still, the children, they follow their father, not their mother. So here you see a lot of stupid things in this story. Doesn't match. But we will go with the story of Islam, that Abraham had 3 kids. And those kids, one of them is Ishmael, and the rest, they are going to be belong to the Jews, let us say. They are the lines where the Jews coming from. And as long as Abraham is the father of all the prophets, that means there's no prophets are not coming from any lineage except from his lineage. Then the verse in the Quran here is absolutely false. Because every nation, with no exception, including Indonesian, you know, Indonesia actually is not a one nation. Indonesian is many ethnic groups. So let us say, I'm not expert with Indonesia, but let us say in Indonesia there is at least maybe 5 or 7, 6 ethnic groups, at least. At least. Huh? That means they should have at least 6 or 7 guide person, a prophet of Allah, sent to them. For every nation, Allah, he sent them a messenger. Right? So if Abraham is the father of all the prophets, that means the Quran is the father of all lies. Actually, we can even make it more clear, because a Muhammadan might say, well, it's not really clear that it does say that. You know, it's not really clear. Let us go and see different verse. Because they might use this argument, says, oh, it doesn't say a guide. Maybe it's not a prophet. Maybe it's not a messenger. It says a guide. Let us see. The nice thing about Muhammad, he's a person who keep talking. He never stop talking. And the more he talk, the more he make poo-poo. He's the poo-poo guy. Read with me. Chapter 10, verse number 47. And for every people, there's an apostle. You see it? Every people. Muslims, are you watching? Every people, they have a messenger. If you don't like this translation, by the way, we can change it for you. Customer service here is very good. What translation you want? I'm here just to help you. And for every ummah, between two brackets, community or a nation, there is a messenger. You know what? Let me open it in Indonesian language. Where is the Indonesian language? Bahasa. What? I don't know how to say the word actually. Forgive me, Indonesian, if my Indonesian is funny. I'm like Prophet Muhammad. I don't know even to read and write in my own language. Hello, what you can do? Okay, where is Indonesian? Where Indonesian? Where I can find Indonesian? Persian, Japanese, Italian. Here we go. Indonesian. Bahasa. Now we are talking. Look what your translation is saying. Tiyab ummat mamabunyai rasul maka akabila telha that tank rasul merka. This merka alone says something. I mean, I have to stop with rasul merka. Hey, Indonesian Muslims, do you see the rasul merka? I mean, this is murky me out. I mean, this is murky. Things is getting really murky. So for every nation, there's a Rasul Merka. Marika? Is that Marika from Greece? The one I ate in her restaurant last time? Marika, she cooked for me, calamari. So for every nation, Allah, He sent a messenger. So how Abraham, the father of all the prophets, you idiot? There's more than 400 languages in India. So if Allah He send messenger to India, He have to send at least 400 Merka Rasul Merka, or Datang Rasul Merka, or Tela, like whatever, you know the rest. You know the thing. I mean, it's clear. You know the thing. So this is your ustaz, Muslims. But I don't blame him. He is just an idiot. He is copying what Muhammad said, and Muhammad is the stupid. So don't blame the stupid for copying stupid things. A stupid follower of a stupid prophet will bring us a stupid comment. Let me go back to your comment. I did not even start with your comment, you idiot. I mean, I'm just in the first two words. So if I want to read the whole thing, I'm going to spend 10 years to spank you, and that will hurt. Not your bum, my hand. I'm not worried about your bum, by the way. But do you know how this hand is really tired of spanking? Unbelievable, man. Have mercy on me. So, and in the conflict of Palestine, okay, Nabi Ibrahim is the father of all the Nabi. That's it. Islam is shish kebab now. In less than 2 seconds, we show everybody that Muhammad is a fool, you are a fool, Islam is a stupid religion, and the Quran is a book of contradiction. I want to go back to the Indonesian translation for the verse. I like Indonesian language. Like, imagine I am now in Indonesia and I'm speaking to a ustaz. So I want to read for him this verse. He said to him, Tiyap. You know what? Always I say yup. I never thought I am speaking Indonesian at that time. I mean, but anyway, now I noticed. So Tiyab Umat Memarapwani Rasul Maka Ababila. Come on, don't go there. I mean, that's too much. Don't go about Ababila. You know the Quran speak about Tayrun Ababil, the bird who came and they send rocks and they can destroy. Why Allah don't send the birds of Ababil to fight in Gaza? Maybe they are on vacation, those Ababil birds who carry stones, throwing them in the Israeli Ababil. Okay, so tiyab, okay, Umat Mamamari Rasul Makkah Ababila Tadang Rasul Merka, and Rasul Merka is the one who is killing me. I don't know, I'm out of words. Hey, Indonesian, I know you like me very much. And I love myself. I love myself. I'm very humble. Unlike Muhammad, I'm very humble. I'm the best man for mankind, brother. Yes, brother. And I have the power of 40 men for boom boom. Hey, Muhammad, how come you have the power of 40 men for boom boom, yet you could not have a baby? Because I was doing boom boom for the wrong object. I told you, stay away from the disposal machine, you idiot. This guy, he could not resist any hole, even the disposal machine. You cannot have a baby from a disposal machine. Behave yourself, Muhammad. So Muhammad said to him that Abraham is the father of all the prophet, and the Quran, which is Aka Allah, Aka Muhammad said that we send to every nation Rasul Mirka. Oh boy. Why we don't have, hey, Indonesian, invite your friends, come on. Okay, hold on, Indonesian. To get more people here, tell them Christian Prince is cooking rice. You know, once I went and I saw an Asian friend, and the Asian friend offered me, he said, you want to drink juice? I said, sure. He said, we have rice juice. I said, what? Okay, do you want to eat something? Oh, yeah, sure. We have rice. What? Do you like to eat jam? Yeah, we have jam rice. By the way, we have cake. You like to eat cake? I said, oh, sure. We have a rice cake. Like, what? What? I mean, what is missing is to build the house from rice. Anyway, I love rice. Don't take me wrong. I'm just joking. But I like it. You know, everything is made from rice. And now our rice for today is this ustad. But he's overcooked already in less than not even 5 minutes. He's overcooked. I mean, he's like stink. It's like sticky, you know. You know. So, should I continue or make it short? So you guys give him the video and let us see what he will say. I invite this guy to debate me, and he will win for sure. For many reasons. Number one, look, if you debate me, you will win because right away you can hit me with tiyab. Ummat Memarabani yeah. Thank God I don't live in Indonesia. Otherwise I would be in trouble. I would spend the whole day to say a word. Like I would stop a taxi guy says, are you going to Bonani you know, area? The guy will say, what? By the time he understands what I'm saying, he will be in different galaxy. So Tiyab Ummat Member Yoani Rasul Imak I will skip this word. And the second one is easy, Tela. And the Tang, Rasul, Mirka, Dibaraka. I will skip this one too. I mean, just skip. Anything you don't like, skip it, okay? I mean, this is the easiest way to learn a language. Keep. I mean, it's good to keep. I mean, what's wrong with kipo? We kipo, you know, like what about I switch to Arabic and that's it, I'm done here. Like, وَلِكُلِّ أُمَّةٍ رَسُولٌ رَسُولٌ فإذا جاء رسولهم قضى بينهم بالقسط وهم لا يظلمون. Okay, hold on. So for every nation we send somebody, he's a messenger, and he judged between them by just. Okay, who is the messenger who came to Indonesia? Not from, you said all the prophets from Abraham. And Allah, He sent for every nation a messenger. And this is before Muhammad. Remember, this is a report in the time of Muhammad, which means those messengers already are sent. What we can do? Do we have any Muslim here who have a contact with this ustaz or any ustaz in Indonesia? Hmm? You know what? Let us go to Ibn Kathir. I like Ibn Kathir. What's wrong with Ibn Kathir? He's nice. I mean, he's very cute. He's ustaz. I mean, we have to put in our condition and understanding that the ustaz, or always ustaz, is very, very cute. The second you see ustaz, he's very cute, and okay. So let us go to chapter Fatir. Chapter Fatir. Shall I show it to you from the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Or what, Muslim, what do you think? Huh? What do you think, really? Should I show it to you? If we go in the Quran, let us go first to the verses in the Quran. Open. I like this website. It's called Quran Wow. I mean, it's wow. You have to admit, a lot of wow there. The second you start reading it, you will see the emblems like wow, 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 wow. So chapter 35, verse number 24. Okay, this one is more complicated now. Sasunga Haniya. You know what? I will switch to English. Sorry, guys. I mean, this is really giving me this. I'm getting dizzy now. This is too much. Okay, excuse my. I did learn Indonesian only for 20 years. This is why my Indonesian is kind of, not that good. You can tell, right? 20 years, and I learned this. Like Muhammad, he spent his life speaking Arabic, but he cannot read his name. So let's switch to the English version of it for now, temporarily. All right. Verily we have sent with you the truth. Obviously, Muhammad, he had the truth with him in his pocket. Just Muhammad, onto your pocket. You see, the truth is there. It's melting. Okay, a bearer of a glad tiding, okay, and a warner, and there is never was a nation, never. But a warner had passed among them. Do you see it, Muhammadan? Hey, Ustad, can you name for me the warner who came to Indonesia before Muhammad? Because you say, and there is never was. This is in the time of Muhammad, never was. So Muhammad was a warner, and there was warner for every single nation with no exception. So how Abraham, the father of all the prophets in Islam? Do we have any ustaz on the bushes? Huh? Somebody saying you are trying to speak Bahasa. My friend, what are you talking about? I'm not trying. I'm the one who teach you how to speak it. You see, I'm speaking slow because you are not good in the language. Otherwise, I can speak. Okay, let me show you that you are wrong. I speak the language very good, my friend. First of all, we are Arab. We speak all languages. Muhammad, he speak all languages. Name one language Muhammad do not know, brother. Okay, let us see this one. Okay, now I will read it fast for you. Sunagah hana kami matanga kama danga membakabanha sibaga baba beretta. I like beretta guns. What's wrong with them? They are good, Like I have a couple of them by the way. Okay, then spaghetti. No, sabagi. I think there's an error here in the grammar. Don't you think so? I'm going to fix it later. So like I don't want to show my skills for now. Like, you know, I'm very humble. So Muslims, Indonesian. Do you see the verse says we never have a nation without sending a messenger to them. Never. And this is before Muhammad. So all nations in the world, they receive a warner from Allah, an apostle of Allah, a messenger of Allah, and this is all happened before Muhammad. So how Abraham is the father of all the prophets according to you? Any Muhammadan? Hey, by the way, guys, I'm thinking to start like teaching Indonesian language for ignorant people. You know, well, all of you are ignorant. You don't know how to read it. I'm the only one who can do that. Look, so it's sebagai pemberi peringatan dan Tidak. I like Tidak. Tidak is, you know, like, you know, Tidak is not really a bad person, but he, like, you know, sometimes, like, you know, but just don't give him money. You know, you give Tidak money and then that's it. You don't see him again. Hey, Muslims, are you there? Any Muslim have anything to say? I will not even start debating this guy. I just read the first line in your silly, stupid religion teaching. Abraham is the father of all the messenger. Let me highlight it, by the way, because most of you are illiterate who do not know how to write and read Spanish. I mean, Spanish. Indonesian don't speak Spanish. They used to speak Spanish, but then Allah, He made them forget the Spanish and they start speaking Indonesian bahasa. Okay, so read with me. Memahami, you know, I mean, don't go there. Memahami mean understanding. Okay, and now this is supporting Indonesian language. Conflict. Look what happened to the word conflict in English. It became conflicts like shish kebab. Conflict. Okay, the Palestina. You made it a female. Palestina became a female. Oh, okay. And then Nabi Ibrahim, by the way, the Quran sometimes says Ibrahim, sometimes says Abraham. Which one of them? And then as Adala Babak Bara Nabi. How? What? You cannot be serious. I mean, look, I understand your situation, but you cannot be serious, can you? Are you serious? You must be kidding, aren't you? So as you're saying, I mean, we are just having fun, you know, showing how stupid this religion is. This religion cannot stand even one line statement to be accurate with its own self. You see, I'm not debating now about, let us compare with the Bible. No. We are just saying the religion itself, the Quran itself, the teaching itself is total contradiction. Abraham, the father of all prophets, and yet the Quran says there is not a single nation but Allah, He sent them a warner. And this was before Muhammad. So how Abraham can be the father of all prophets? Secondly, you idiot, aren't you Muslims believe that Adam was a prophet? So how Abraham is the father of all prophets? So Abraham is the father of Adam? I mean, I don't know. I wish I'm a Muslim, because that will make me a genius. Don't you think so? Do we have any ustad? So we can give even more reference. We are not even done. We don't even start. The Quran is a joke, my friend. And even the Quran made it even more clear, which is very funny to say the word clear. Quran making things clear. But make it more clear of the contradiction. That's what I meant. So if we go in the Quran, let us clean the screen, hold on. If we go to the yellow pages of Muhammad, we will find the following. That Allah, He never sent a messenger except he is from the people, speaking the tongue of the people. And that destroy all the claim of Muhammad that he is a messenger for Indonesian or Indian. And when you say Indian, by the way, I mean there's many ethnic groups. India is not one nation, same as China, same as Indonesia, same as Malaysia, same as many, you know. So Allah, He never sent a messenger except in the tongue of His people, which means he have to be from the people, and he have to be a person who speak their tongue. So Muhammad cannot be sent to a people who he is not from them, and he don't speak their tongue, which is going to be his tongue. And the Quran explain why, so people they might understand. So it is not accepted in the Quran that there's a messenger will be sent to someone, and that messenger, he is not from that nation, and he don't speak the language of that nation. The reason why? Because so they might understand what they are saying. Because if you don't do that, they will not understand. So not a single one was sent except speaking the tongue of the people. Let us go to the English part of it, so people who speak English can read with us what is in the screen. And we sent not a messenger except with the language of his people, in order he might make the message clear for them. So he have to be from the people, and he have to be a person speaking the tongue of the people, and the order, the reasoning is very clear, is to make it clear for them. Which means if you receive a message in a language you don't speak, it's not going to be clear for you. So how the Quran is going to be clear for someone from Indonesia? When the Quran itself says the language have to be your language, and the message have to be in your language, and the messenger have to be speaking your language, and he have to be from your nation. So how Abraham is the father of all the prophets? Read the verses one after one and laugh. لكل قوم هاد. Every nation have an apostle. Every nation we send them a messenger. We never send a messenger. We never was before you, Muhammad, a nation don't receive a messenger. And here you see that Islam is a very funny, stupid cult. Cannot stand with its own book, with its own words. Verily we have sent you with the truth, a barrier of a glad tiding, and a warner. Okay? And there is never, 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 never. Should I repeat the word never for a century so you might understand the one who they are slow? Never was a nation. You see the word was, which means before you, Muhammad. But a warner had passed among them. Hey, Muslim ustad. Indonesian, help me. How many ethnic groups, how many languages there is in Indonesia? Can Indonesian people help me? How many language there is in Indonesia? I know there is an official one, but how many languages there is? Anyone can help me? Islam is, his name is Islam, that the truth. He says Christianity is a made Man-made religion. Okay, that's a good statement actually. I like it. Because by saying that you get your prophet busted. Because how Christianity is man-made the religion, and then your God, he says the Christians, they will go to heaven. You idiot. Stupid. Not only the Christians, even the Jews, even the SOFYA who will believe and worship the stars. But brother, Christianity is a man-made religion, Christian brother, you know, stupid. So Indonesian, how many languages there is in Indonesia? 300 language. I'm really surprised. I thought there are 299. I need to fix my 500 language. That number is increasing now. Is it 300 or 500? You guys, you sound like Quran now. More than 1,000 language. Is that an auction? Hey, people, are you doing an auction? Come on, give me the correct. Let me go to Prophet Google. Hold on, you guys are confusing me. You know, it's enough. I am an Arab. I'm very confused already. Don't confuse me more. I have my cousin. You know, he's a heavy sleeper. He went to the bathroom. He came back to his bed, and he said to his wife, he remembers something. He said, honey, when we go to the bathroom and we open the door, do the light come on by itself? She said, no, honey, this is the refrigerator. This is what happened to you when you read the Quran. Okay, how many languages in Indonesia? I'm searching Prophet Google. Well, according to Washington University, there's 300 different languages. So based on this alone, if this is true or wrong, I'm not sure, you know, because you guys are giving me different numbers. But let us go with the 300. 300 languages, that means should be you Indonesian receiving 300 messenger from Allah, and they have not only speak your language, they have to be from the people. Any Muhammadan? You got 4 of my books, and you're still alive? You know, when I published my book first time, you know, my English is so good. You know, like, and there is a person said to me, Christian Prince, I got your books and I cannot put them off my hand. You know, and I was thinking like, maybe there is something wrong with the glue or something. I mean, why this person cannot put them down? You know, English is really like, what? I start, and you know, like I'm smart, like I'm the smartest in the family, by the way. So I start thinking about it. It took me like a week, you know, like, should I call the company who they are printing the books? This person, he might sue me because he cannot put the book of his down of his hand. Maybe it's stuck. And then it hit me, you know. I said, man, it must be the gum which I was using when I shipped the book. Unbelievable. True story, by the way. It's true story. Sahih Bukhari. Any Muhammad have a comment? So how in the world I'm going to respond to this idiot when I stuck with the first sentence for the last, what? 40 minutes? 40 minutes. How I know? Unbelievable. I just look at the screen. It turned to be 40 minutes and 32 seconds. That's deep. I must be a messenger. I have a message for you. I'm a messenger who sends you a message by WhatsApp. Like, what is the message? What's up? Like, what? What's up? So, hey, ustad, what's up? Are you willing really? Do you have the courage? Do you have the knowledge? Do you have the guts? What, I mean, English language is very weird. Like, do you have the guts? What guts have to do with this now? I mean, we are talking about God of Islam, and now we are talking about testicles. I mean, what is the connection? For sure, the connection is very strong. Do you remember the stories of Moses when the Jews, they accuse him that his testicles, there is something wrong with them? And then Allah, He made him run after the stone who stole his clothes. And Allah wanted to show the Jews that the testicles of Moses are very, very wonderful. Okay, the true hadith, the Sahih hadith, you know, this is all Sahih, as you see, Al-Bukhari, brother, Al-Bukhari. Al-Bukhari. Allah Messenger said, the Prophet Moses was shy person. I'm shy too, because I like to drink shy. And he used to cover his body. What, man, Moses, why you do that? Completely. You don't wear short? No? No, he don't. Because his extensive shyness, that's very shy. He's like a girl, you know, cute. One of the children of Israel hurt him by saying he covered his body this way because he have some defect in his skin, either leprosy or scortal horrina. Like what? Don't go to the balls, man. Stay away from the balls. I mean, come on. Leave the balls of the guy alone. Or some of other defect. Allah wished to clear Moses from what they said about him. Look, Allah is so, I mean, He's watching. You speak about the balls of my prophet, I'm going to get you busted. Okay? So Allah, He thought about an idea, how we can expose them, So look at this. One day, I like it when the prophet, he say one day. It's me like one hell of a day. A big poo is coming. So one day, while Moses was in seclusion, he took off his clothes. Why you do that? And he put them on a stone and he started taking a bath. And this is the first person ever I see him taking a bath and there's nobody around. Come on. That's not right. When he had finished the bath, he moved toward his clothes so as to take them. But the stone took his clothes and fled. What the heck? This is, by the way, true story. I mean, if you go in the Middle East, my friend, you will see stones flying like crazy. Like Palestinians throwing stones, the Jews are throwing back on them. And like the Middle East is the land of flying stones, walking stones, talking stones, you name it. The black stone talk, as you know, picked up. So okay, so Moses, who wanted to pick up his stone, he picked up his stick and run after the stone. Like what? So the stone, brother, when Moses approached it, the stone stole the clothes in the top. He have his wallet, his phone, iPhone, brand new iPhone, 12, brother, $1,400. Put yourself in the shoes of Moses. You have your wallet, you have a credit card, you have your driver license, and you have your iPhone, which have all the pictures Moses was taking. And now this filthy stone is stealing his clothes. But this is the wisdom of Allah. Alhamdulillah. So the stone took his clothes. Hey, Muslims, is that normal to say those stories like stones? Like, is it convincing? Like if I say to you now, one day I was in the next, like by the river of Babylon, where we sat down, I put my clothes in the top of a brown rock. And then when I finished the shower, the rock stole my clothes. I ran after it. And this is what happened next to it, by the river of Babylon. Like, that's something fantastic, man. Those are beautiful stories, very convincing. So, but the stone took his clothes, brother, and fled. Moses picked up his stick. Look, Moses, he will not chase the stone without a stick. Moses, he knew that without a stick, he will stick. Like, okay, Moses, now is it time you need to take your stick? I mean, come on. I mean, why you took your... Because this is the... We cannot leave with a stick. This is the stick of Moses, Habibi. So, and run after the stone, saying, "Oh, stone, give me my garment." Those Jews, they can speak to stones, man. Look at this technology. Moses talking to the stone. "Hey, stone, stop my garment." Like he's not saying, "Give me your ID," or "Tell me who are you." And like he was not astonished that the stone is running, because it's something normal. He see it all the time. All the time. Like, you know, you go, I mean, if you are at that time exist, you go, like you go in Jerusalem, you go around Jerusalem, you go you know, you go wherever you go. I mean, the stones are running around you. They buy stuff. Stones, they go do shopping too. Stones, like they steal wallet, as you see, they stole the clothes, they stole, and they go and sell them in the black market, or what they call it, the flea market. The flea market. Excuse my English. So after the stone stole his clothes, he chased the stone, and he was screaming, "Oh stone, my garment!" And then till he reached the group of the Bani Israel, and they saw him naked. He Muslims, you say that Jesus was naked in the cross, and you make fun of that, but by the way, he was not, because he was wearing a clothes. But this is your God making his prophet going totally naked in front of the population, people in the street, women, children, men. All of this to do what? He want to show them that his skin is okay, and his penis is fine, and his balls are wonderful like watermelon. May Allah bless his balls. So they saw him naked, and they found him in the best. Look at this, best is killing me. I mean, I am really upset. I thought I am the best in that field. I'm very humble. So now they find him that he's the best. Are you saying that he is the best than Muhammad too? Are you saying that the balls of Musa is even better than the balls of Muhammad? No way. Watch your mouth. Don't say that again. The Prophet Muhammad have the best balls ever. Actually, he have 3 balls. So when a Muslim, he want to tell us, I want to explain to you the conflict. What conflict you are talking about? Islam is a conflict. Islam is a chain of conflict of stupidity. You want to explain the conflict? You are a conflict yourself, the one you call yourself ustad. Shall we stop here? I think the guy, he is history now. I mean, we should have mercy in the guy. I mean, come on. Put yourself in his shoes. And look, you know, they put books behind them. Like, you know, look at my books I have, you know, those. I did read those books. Those books are my books. I bet you are reading my books, don't you? What is that book there? Sex and Allah? Hummus and shish kebab? And you want to explain the conflict? Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, my friend. But I'm not going to jib it up. I'm going to keep it up. You see, let me tell you how I am so good in English, brother. I just corrected an English person English. Let me show you. Alhamdulillah. It's a miracle of Allah. We are Arab, we are the best. Look, he says, jib it up, my friend. And he is from where? From the UK. And I corrected his English. He is saying, jib it up, my friend. It's keep it up. Okay, we are going to open actually class. Oxford University, they asked me to come and teach English in their university because they told me that in England there's no more rich people. And your English today is the most popular. Thank you, Andrew. I'm just joking with you. Anyway. I'm not going. I don't know what to say. So, Indonesian Muslims, are you willing to contact this person, say to him, Christian Prince, he invite you to have a discussion with you? And not only that, if he is willing to call me or I call him, I am willing to give him, like if we talk, I will give him 3 minutes to talk and I will take 1 minute. What do you think? Guys, is that fair? I will give him 3 minutes to answer or to say whatever he wants, and I want 1 minute, and we will count the time. 3 minutes in full. Do you accept? If you think about it, it's like saying to you, I will let you speak 3 hours and I will speak only 1 hour. So in 3 hours you have a lot of opportunity to beat me up. I mean, actually, a hero like you can beat me up even without talking. I have no doubt that you are a genius. And you know, if you are not a genius, how you earn this title, Ustaz? No way. Look, look, look. Bukan Ustaz, buka ulama. Ulama, huh? You are ulama now? Indonesian. And if you don't speak English, by the way, we can have a translator, no problem, right? He can bring a translator of his own, not me to translate what he's saying, a translator of his choice. So we can get a Muslim translator he trusts, in case you don't speak English. But it's very weird that he is an educated. And by the way, since when Ustaz, they wear a suit, and what's wrong with this religion? I mean, I thought those kuffar, we should not wear clothes like them. Isn't your prophet, he forbid you from doing that? Majority of my video are Christians. I don't know, what does that mean? I mean, I am a Christian prince, and obviously I'm a Christian, and the majority of your videos as a Christians. I mean, that making me confused now, because I'm not talking about Christianity, as you see. Our topic is Islam. So, do we have any Muslim have anything to say? Any Ustaz? Do we have any Ustaz here? In the bushes, behind the bushes, under the bushes? Huh? Look, we have a fake Christian. He says, Ustaz Halik, people don't understand anything. See, what? He is just fooling his stupid followers. Okay. He's not talking to me. He's talking to somebody. He's talking to the Muslims. He explained to them about the Ustaz. Sorry. So my Spanish is not good. So that's why when I read the Indonesian language, like I'm like, you know, it's like I understand and I don't understand. You know, this is exactly what happened to the Ustaz when you read his Quran in a language you don't understand. Any Muhammadan? Any Ustaz? So we will give him more, you know, of what he deserves. But I think we should stop here, so you guys can take it, translate, add the subtitle, and let the Indonesian enjoy the stupidity of this cult. A cult which is not matching its own. A book which is total contradiction of each other. Bukan Ustaz mean not Ustaz. So what he's saying here, have somebody translate for me, hold on. What exactly is saying here? Should I use Google Translation? Let me use Google Translation. No, my stomach is talking after I spoke about this guy. Even my stomach is converting to Islam. Okay, translate to English. Oh, he's not a scholar. Oh, sorry. So we get him wrong, actually. He is not a cleric, not a scholar. He's nobody. You are nobody. The one I saw in the movie, in the cowboy. My name is nobody. Okay, you know what? I respect that in you, that you are humble now. So, you, Mr. Nobody, how come you are no scholar and nobody, and that you are explaining conflict based on religion when you are not a scholar, neither a cleric? So you explain it based on what? Copy paste? So your post now is actually more stupid because you just said you are nobody, you are not a cleric, you are not a scholar, yet you want to explain to thousands of people a conflict based on the Quran. So how you understand the Quran if you are nobody? So Mr. Haikal Nobody, nice to meet you. As you see, you are in trouble, and not, by the way, I'm not going to blame you, because even your ustaz, they cannot help you. And I want you to do something for me. I want you to call all the Indonesian ustad and tell them we are going to make a challenge to Christian Prince. But don't say debate face to face, please. I mean, come on, this is very old-fashioned thing. The only excuse they want to run away from debating me is face-to-face. So I want you to call all those who call themselves ustad and tell them how you can respond to this guy who got us busted in less than 5 minutes. Look at those ustads, brother. Look at this. Great business. I saw an article of one of them. I think it was this guy. Which one? He take $5,000 for every speech. $5,000 only? You are very humble, man. I mean, that's very kind of you. $5,000 in Indonesia. And the poor me, what I will get. Okay, guys, how much I got today? Not even a coffee. Man, oh man. So, my friends, I want to say thank you all for being here. You know, share the video, translate, add subtitle, and tell the Indonesian who call themselves people of religion, they have religion, they know their religion, tell them the bad news, that you don't have a religion, and you do not know who is your God, and you cannot debate us, for a very simple reason, that Islam is a stupid cult. Indonesian people, they deserve better than such a stupid cult. Indonesian people, they were praying for wrong direction for more than 1,000 years. 1,000 years. And Allah did not send you a warner. Allah did not send you a warner. Did you ask yourself how that can happen? 1,000 years. And Allah is mute. Indonesian Muslim praying in the wrong direction. Since Islam came to Indonesia, Indonesian Muslims were praying to Somalia. They were praying to Algeria. They were praying to Libya. They are praying all over the place, and Allah could not guide them where to pray. 1,000 years pass, and Allah did nothing about it. Look like Allah don't care for Indonesian at all. And who is the one who found that this is the wrong direction? Mr. GPS. Thank you, GPS. Kuffar. So 1,000 years of a prayer is gone with the wrong wind. You were praying to the bomb of the Qadhi. Where was your God? And then the cleric, they say to them, don't worry, Allah is always listening. Well, if Allah is listening, he should tell them this is the wrong direction, at least inspire one of you to find out the truth. 1,000 years, and Allah is listening, and he did not inspire one of you to tell his people, hey, we are praying to Somalia. Stupid cult. And not to forget to mention, that everything in this cult is against itself. You know, if you ask anyone from Indonesia, from those ustads, who is the one who chose the location of the Kaaba? They will say to you, brother, Allah. Really, Allah, He chose it? Yes, brother, Allah chose the location. Okay, brother, as long Allah is the one who chose the location, how you can explain to me, brother, the following? What explain to you what? Brother, this. This what? This. Like what? Look at this Kaaba. Look like a piece of furniture, and it is swimming in the dirt, in the sewage. Brother, so Allah, He forgot to tell you for 1,000 years the direction of Mecca. Thank God you were not praying to the direction. Look at this. It's full of sewage. At least Somalia is more clean. So Allah, He chose the location, brother. I mean, that is the worst choice He did. Look at this guy. He is having fun. He is swimming. Are you sure you are not doing to do fishing there too? Do you see this guy? Like, take a picture, take a picture. Allah, He chose the location. And thanks to the American, now we have no flooding in the Kaaba. Otherwise, we will have a flooding every single day. Every single day we have rain for sure. Not every day they have rain there. It's a very clear proof that this is a location chosen by Allah, because only one idiot will choose such a location. So this is why I agree, it must be Allah who chose the location. You have to be a certified idiot to choose such a location. Oh boy. But anyway, Allah knows best. Allah, He knows that this is the best location. Hey Allah, can't you move your finger and raise even the ground? Make a miracle. You don't. Why you bring engineers to build the concrete around the Kaaba and to make the flood go away to different direction, and you put huge pumps made in America and some made in China? Why you don't just say, hey Kaaba, raise above the ground, and then the Kaaba will be like at least 10 meters high, and then it's going to be safe? Can Allah do that? No, He is on vacation, that's it. Allah, He don't care for those stuff. The poo-poo flood over the Kaaba, because remember, Mecca does not have sewage. And they have septic tank. And if you do not know what those tanks are, it's just a hole in the ground where all the poo-poo goes there and the piss. So when a flood comes, the flood will take whatever can float, and this is the poo-poo. Poo-poo will float in the top of the water. And that will go all of it to the house of Allah. How beautiful. So guys, I want to say thank you for being here. I'm going to go and look for the direction to Mecca, because I don't want to suffer the consequence of praying to Allah for the coming 1,000 years facing Somalia. And by the way, Muslims, how you can face Mecca anyway? Is the earth flat? Anyway, things happen. What you can do, what you can do when I come for you. So bad boys, good boys, I want to say thank you for sharing with me some of those idiots who try to defend what they call conflict. And I did not even start exposing their lies. It was just one line of his post, one line. We did not even read anything there. So we are going to make more videos. Maybe, I don't know if he's worth it or not. You tell me, guys, do you think he's worth more, or that's enough? The shower is done. So you let me know. Leave a comment and tell me if you think we should read more and get him busted in everything he said. Because for me, really, it doesn't matter. Whoever you bring to me, he is going to be getting what he deserves. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And remember to love the Muslims, not to hate them. We are not here because we hate Muslims, but the opposite. We are here because we love them. We are here to save them. We are not here to teach hate as Muhammad does. Remember, the Quran says Allah will spread hatred between the Christians until the judgment day, chapter 5, verse number 14. Allah fail with us. Allah fail when we are people of love and we love the Muslims and we love each other. So we as a Christians, we are going to show Allah that He cannot make us people of hate as He claimed in the Quran. He said He will spread hatred and enmity between us. But we are going to prove to Him that we don't obey the devil, Allah, Aka Muhammad. We are loving people, so we will love the Muslims. We will love the Hindus. We will love the atheists. We will love the Buddhas. We will love the Christians, each other. We will love everybody, for God is love. For God, He loved the world. He sent His only begotten Son. Not a terrorist like Muhammad. God, He loved the world. He don't hate the world. And this is why we Christian, we call God, we call Him our Father. You Muslims, you call Him a slave owner. You are a slave of Allah. We are the children of God. And there's a huge difference between relationship between a child and his father and someone is a slave. If your God love you, will not make you a slave. I can accept that somebody saying, I am a slave of God, being humble. But your God, Allah, He created you to be a slave. Even the Quran said that the Christians and the Jews, they say, we are the children of God. We are the children of God, chapter 5, verse number 18. The Quran rejects that. He says, well, if you are, how come God is punishing you for your sin? This is how stupid this religion is. Because God did not punish anyone yet. Aren't you stupid to say such a statement, Muhammad? His judgment day is there yet? So if you claim that somebody is sick, that is a punishment of God, that means you are stupid because you yourself, you were sick. If you say that somebody is poor, that is a punishment of God, that is a stupid of you, because supposed to you, you used to be poor to the point you marry a woman way older than you for the sake of her money. If you say somebody die because of illness or disease or even being killed as a punishment of God, that means you are punished too because you die because of poison. So where is God punishing them for their sin? So while in Christianity we believe in the Father, you believe in the slave owner, and your prophet was a slave owner, and he was racist, same as his God. Your God, even the filthy God, don't accept in his heaven anyone except white people. What kind of God this God is? All the followers will be white. Allah will give them a drink when they enter heaven, and they will become extremely so white. And then Allah will send a jassasa, which is a beast, will have the stick of Moses and the ring of Solomon, is going to hit the Muslim in his face, and he will turn so white, and will hit the Christian or the Jew or the Hindu or the Buddha in his face, and he will turn to be so black. How Indonesian people accept that? And not to forget even that your prophet claimed that Gog and Magog, which is a nation of evil, they are Asian. Not to forget to mention that your prophet, he made fun of the Asian people look, for he is very filthy racist. He described the Asian are the enemy of Allah, and the Muslims are going to fight them. He described the Turkish too, making fun of their look, because remember the Turkish at that time, they were not mixed with the Roman. The Turkish you see today are not really the same look as they used to be many centuries ago. This is after they rape the the Roman women, and now they have blondies, they have white childrens. They look different, but those are Asian. Their faces, they are hammered faces. This is how he see the faces of the Asian. Hammered faces. And as you see, all of this is authentic hadith. And it's a duty for every Muslim to fight those Asian, according to Muhammad, because this is a sign of a judgment day. This will happen at the end of the time. When the judgment day come, you will fight the Asian, Muhammad said. And he described them saying, small-eyed, flat-nosed, and their faces will be look like a shield coated with leather. Is that a religion you want to follow? The him, which means the Messiah. There's no Greek, there's no Hebrew, there's no slave, there's no free, for all is one by Jesus. With Christ, we are one family. With Christ, there's nothing called Asian, there's nothing called white, there's nothing called black. You are my brother in Christ, and all of us, we are children of God. With Christ, nobody make fun of your look, because you look wonderful. For God created you, and He created you in His image. This is what the Bible says. And even the fool Muhammad, he copied that from the Old Testament, but the Muslims, they said he did not mean that God created Adam in His image. If you go in the Old Testament, you will see the verse is exactly as Muhammad he quoted. God created Adam in His own image. Go and read the Old Testament and you will see. It is word by word. But Muhammad, he understands that image is the image of the white man. And Muhammad, he understands that this is the image of Adam, not the image of God. So my friends, so we have to be loving people. This is why I encourage you to love the Muslims, not to hate them. Encourage you to love the atheists, the Buddhas, the Hindus, everybody. For love is a solution, hatred is destruction. It's going to hurt you, it's going to hurt them. Love is a solution for everything. Hatred is a poison, will kill the one who have it in his heart before it kill the enemy, which you hate most. I love you all. We love the Muslims, but for sure we don't love the devil, and we don't love Muhammad based on that, for he himself is the ambassador of the devil, and we expose him every day. Thank you. God bless you, and may the Lord have peace with everyone. May the Lord provide to you. May the Lord support you. May the Lord provide to the Muslims, give them food, give them shelter, give them safety, give them peace. And if the peace come to you, my friend, that means Jesus is with you, not Muhammad. If peace come to you, my friend, that means Jesus Christ is the one is providing you with peace. Muhammad never provide peace. Muhammad is a warmonger. He is a hatred person. He is a person who want to just kill and shed blood and glorifying himself to the point he changed his name and he called himself the praised one. If Muhammad is a person believe in one God, then he should not give himself such a name, the praised one. For only God is to be praised. No angels will be praised. No prophet will be praised. No man will be praised, but God only. So how Muhammad became the praised one unless he is claiming to be God? And that is an excuse for a person to claim to be a messenger, but yet he is the praised one. He is the devil. wearing the mask. Thank you. God bless you, and see you soon again. Take care.